As businesses and organizations try to recover financially from the pandemic, MTA is proposing dozens of bus routes to be reduced or cut altogether. WJZ is live tonight at a bus depot in East Baltimore. Paul Gessler on those proposed cuts and how riders and leaders are reacting. Paul.
Well, Vic, the MTA blames the pandemic for drops in ridership and in revenue. In all, 25 bus lines are now on the chopping block altogether.
At the busy Mondawmin bus terminal, the state's proposed cuts are on riders' minds.
Those cuts hurt.
I can't afford a car. If I could, I would have one. Trust me.
I'm 81 years old. How is I going to get around?
MTA Tuesday proposed a series of reductions and cuts to about 20% of bus service in the Baltimore area, including eliminating all express bus routes which link Baltimore suburbs to the city. Tina High's 34 bus is among the routes that may be discontinued.
Oh. That's ridiculous.
All it does is put an extra burden on people to get around.
Executives here in the city and in Baltimore, Anne Arundel, and Howard counties issued a joint statement saying these cuts hurt the poorest in our region, from students to essential workers who rely on public transit. That statement, in part, read, during a public health emergency that continues to have devastating impacts, we should not seek to balance the budget on the backs of the most vulnerable.
And I know we're still in the pandemic, but some people still have to go to work.
MTA would not make anyone available on camera Wednesday, but in a press release they say the demand just isn't there. Last month, local bus ridership was down by about half compared to last year.
Yes, I can understand that, the money is not coming in, but when you do get the money, how is it managed? MTA
says the proposed service cuts affect less than 4% of riders. The mayor, though, is calling on the governor to reconsider.
It's like life and death, that people are able to get to their jobs, that people who don't have cars can get to their hospital appointments, to go get food.
If approved, the cuts would go into effect in January.
Back live now. Public comment on these proposed local bus cuts will begin next month, along with a series of virtual public hearings. To learn more about those, we've put those on WJZ.com. For now, reporting live in East Baltimore tonight, Paul Gessler for WJZ.